off the air. You're now live. There we are. Hello, Wembley. Are we all there? Can we pick me up? I've started the broadcast. I know how this shit works. Don't you fucking tell me to start the broadcast, sunshine. You booked me. Right. So, just to check. Hello. Testing 1, 2. I'm waiting for a response. Just need to know. Hi. Hello. You can hear me. Good. Right. We can hear you. Good. Alright, we're all here, obviously, to kill off religion. If God is still around in the next hour, then you're all fucking pussies. Right. That's that taken care of. Hello, Spike. I never know whether to call you chattiest or Spike. And I'm here, as you can see, not broadcasting from my normal... There are gods here. Right. There it is, yes. I'm broadcasting live from... Thank you for the jocular, secular, whatever it is, society, the Scottish Jocular Society for feeding me in here. I love that. Shangori came in, saw it was me, and fucked off. See that? Shangori came into this room, saw it was me, and fucked off immediately. Now, we're all here to collect What Is It Without Borders this week. Engineers, what is your input? Involuntary sex changes? Well, you know, people won't... it's weird in this light, my beard is... I know it's Engineers Without Borders. Jews Without Borders. That's called Israel, isn't it? You know, say what you want about involuntary things being against human rights, but they fucking work. And, you know, space Jews Without Borders. Is it me? I know, Martimer, you spend your time having a go at spirit science, but am I the only one who kind of likes Jordan? Right? Whenever I watch Jordan, I know there's inherent racism and bigotry within everything he says, and I just get the impression he's too stupid to realise it. But I'm joined here today by Little Dick. Yeah, there is racism. I think if you're claiming that Jews come from another planet and that other races come from, you know, under the sea, you know, you're effectively saying there are different species. Then, which one is which then? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the problem with what... Oh, by the way, there are perks if you donate while I'm on. You get nothing! You lose! You give money to charity because you're fucking supposed to, not because you want to see me do something. No, I don't think he's a bad person at all. He is a complete moron. That's what I mean. There's just something... It's not like Venom Fang X or William Lane Craig, when there's just, you get this impression that he's a massive prick. I could probably sit down and have a nice conversation with Jordan. I'm repelling people from the show. If people can't handle the truth. I hardly think Engineers Without Borders is going to collapse. Well, I've already put people off, actually. I will read you a comment. I'm going to read you a comment that was left on the YouTube video that was left. I've actually got some music lined up. I'm going to read you the comment. This was left by a guy who couldn't be with us here today, whose name is William Hutton. And I want to read to you today the comment that he left. Let's just get some music lined up. That's better, right? I have difficulty imagining a more useless waste of time than spending it watching such a collection of cognitively dissonant manginas, trolls, and overall pricks as many of the special guests in this lineup contains. Even if it is for charity, no, I should rephrase, especially because it's for a worthy charity. Steve Shives, Matt Dillahunty, Dick Coughlan, no, thank you. I will give not to see them. I really enjoy the content of Board, Velanoid and King, but my impression of many of the other guests, Peasus and the pandering may well have been invited. This is not to say all or even most of the other individuals fit for the aforementioned criteria. It's just those that do leave me unwilling to view the show without recalling many of the vapid, illogical, unreasonable and downright vacuous things said and done by the fools mentioned in the previous paragraph and a smattering of other idiots on the list. I'll just give at the office and skip this little gem of an event. Thank you. So can we have a second, please, to remember William Hutton, who could not be here today? There you go. That'll do for him. So there you go. I'm earning the charity money from people who haven't come to see. There are people willing to give to this charity to pay not to see me. So so there you go. I think that's more impressive than getting people to come here. Don't you agree? I mean, you know. I would slap you. Ooh. Join the fucking queue. It ends in the next fucking, galaxy of the multiverse. People who want to slap me. So, how are we all doing today? We're all good? What's all this bollocks about apostasy in Islam that's going to be happening? Well, I won't be having this. How dare you invite racists onto this show? Should a Wechsler test be introduced as a requirement for YouTube creators? I don't think any test. I don't think you should deny anyone a YouTube channel. It is the last refuge of the scoundrels of life, isn't it? Isn't it? I mean, if you fail on the internet, this is why people who are on the internet never leave, even though they should. You would in any other environment. You would fuck off. But people stay on the internet. Can I just check? Are people still there? Because I can't see it. The chat seems to have frozen for a second. You're fine. Yeah, it's okay, right? People are just being quiet. So, what we got today? Viewers, none. That's fantastic. See, the problem with your idea board to bits is, hold on. Could someone post something in the chat? Because I think my chat has frozen up. Could someone just post anything in the chat? Right, I'm going to have to refresh then, because it appears... Hold on. Because it appears my chat's frozen. Either that or there's just no one left in the fucking room. Either way, it's pretty awesome. Hold on 1 second. Right. Okay. Okay. Marion, your chat's gone again.
Are you in the Firefox or in Safari?
I'm definitely in the right one. Okay, the chat appears to have gone, but no matter, we shall persevere. Get the guitar. My chat appears to have buggered up. Oh. It's not tuned. Fantastic. What do you mean it's imperfect? Listen to that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so apparently it's reconnecting. Is the internet down? Right, okay. Apologies for one. Oh, I've got to figure this out. Right. I'm sorry about this, just the internet here appears to be freezing and stopping, and it's just saying reconnect to the chat.
Internet is fine.
Yeah, but I'm not reconnecting. I need to really be able to read the chat on. Okay, we have a problem here. I don't even know if you can fucking see this. But the problem we have here is I can't see the chat. The chat seems to have completely crashed here. And so, is it any idea why that's... Okay.
Can see the Wi-Fi symbol?
Yeah.
Click on it. Go to deactivate. WLAN deactivieren.
Right.
Hello everyone, I don't know, can you hear me? Let me, well, there's no way to tell if anyone can hear me. Sorry, but we are having a lot of tech issues. As you can see, I'm just scrambling to get in. I've tried to contact Mark Vaughan. If any of you can get hold of Mark Vaughan, he's the admin of this site. I don't know if anyone's in the chat even. Please, everyone, try and bombard him. Get the message to him that something's not right here. So the chat is down across the site. I've tried to get in touch with Dick as well. He's said he's not answering his Skype or anything. So yeah, this is a bit of a disaster. We're just going to have to hopefully get the chat back very soon. It's just because from what I know is the video and the chat, they're hosted in different servers, so maybe the server for that is down. Don't know. I can't answer the question, so hopefully you can get to listen to us. Anyway, donate money to sit and listen to me, I suppose. I am trying to talk. Yeah, people can hear me. Chats, all I'm getting is reconnect attempt. It's pissing me off as well. I'm as pissed off as anyone else. I wish I could fix this for you. I really could. It's going very well. Oh jeez. I mean, it's impossible to do this without chat, really. Anyway, I'll see if I can add in anyone from Skype. Yep. Right, I shall speak to somebody on here. They say Dick is not, I don't think he's on anything, so I shall call somebody, call Pumpkin, see what he's saying. Hello, Pumpkin.
You broke everything, you Scottish bastard.
Well, like I say, I'm very sorry to everyone, and I'm echoing through somewhere, but I'm echoing through Vaughan. I think the chat just came back right now.
Yep, I have my chat back.
Okay, chat room, if you can hear me, type Angry Pumpkin as a cunt. Or Pumpkin as a cunt. Either one will do. Yep, somebody's getting through. So anyone else, hopefully we could get somebody back.
Wow. Let's see. Caster trolling with logic, chatbot, Vaughan, mods, Angry Pumpkin, and 3 other people.
I think it's just populating the list because it says there's 52 viewers. So
guests, but yeah.
Just say anyone else in the chat. Just say something insulting about Pumpkin. Call him a cunt, a bastard, a wanker, whatever. Anything. don't make Pumpkin get the Molotov of motivation out.
I think I'll have to rustle up another one.
Yeah. The motivational Molotov.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright, you bundle of hooers. I want to make damn fucking sure that the chat's working. So give me your best shot. The single most insulting thing you could possibly say to me.
Yes.
You bundle o' hooers.
Yes, somebody... Start insulting Pumpkin chat room, please. We need you to. No, we don't want to know if you're back. Just insult Pumpkin to let us know you're a fan of George.
Bendix, I will crucify you with your own intestines.
Oh, yep, we're starting. Yeah, everyone's here. So I don't know if Dick is around. Like I say, he's not answering my PMs. So let's see, is that him? Yeah, in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to add Dick in here. So, do you want some Dick, Pumpkin?
I would love some Dick. Oh, so good.
Okay, so there we go. We'll get that chat.
You still have Live Now, Scottish Secular Society.
Yes, give me a... Well, I was meant to change that while Coughlan was on here, so... But anyway.
You're so unprofessional.
Hello?
Hello, Dick?
Hello?
Yes,
Hey,
hello
Dick.
there. How you doing? Oh, yes.
Fuck you, technology. Right. There we go, that's better.
Yep, oh, we can... Oh, bloody hell, where'd the headphones come from?
This is mine, a villain free special.
If this thing works, you'll be able to irritate hundreds of people you've never even met.
My email alert, sorry.
Was that your email alert?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have no idea how fucking irritating that gets anytime we're trying to do a commentary on something.
I thought you were watching a video on something. So it's not just me, is it? The chat keeps crashing.
Yeah, it's back now because everybody's saying that Pumpkin here is a cunt, so...
All right,
that's-
okay.
That's how we
Well-
judge whether something's working, is how many people are trying to piss in my cornflakes.
Well, apparently, I was getting people. You know, apparently, there's a guy in the comments called Mechanic 101. He
Yes.
sounds like a good night out, and he was saying that he was saying how I was damn Engineers Without Borders was suffering with me being on Blog TV. I think if any organisation crumbles because of an hour of me being on Blog TV, it was never destined for success in the fucking first place.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Mechanic, if you're in the chat, quit being such a whiny bitch about everything and just get the fuck over yourself.
Doesn't this happen with every year when you book
Yeah,
me?
every year you're on, everyone's saying, oh...
This isn't as bad as the first. The first year I got booked with you, there was a woman who claimed I gave her post-traumatic stress disorder because I did a joke about homeless women, and then she claimed.
Well, the offence seems to be going down every year, because then the year after that people claimed, oh, it's not suitable for a mental health charity, and now it's just people saying they want to slap you, so I don't know. Is it getting better?
Well, no, last year wasn't too bad. Because, well, last year, unfortunately, I was burdened with Big Lundy, and no one should be put up, should be forced to sit there with that.
And Big Lundy was having tech problems last year as well.
Oh, but that's just a blessing, though, in disguise. You don't want to sort of... You don't want to worry about that.
Yeah. Oh, well, your video's frozen, but we can still hear you.
Okay, brilliant. That's just everything's just going brilliant today.
It always seems to go very swimmingly when you're on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, Big Lundy says, fuck you, Coughlan. So.
Well, he would say that. Jealousy is a cruel mistress that just riddles itself through Big Lundy's veins.
Anyway, what were you saying before you got rudely cut off earlier?
I don't know. The problem is, whenever I do live shows, I'm not one of these people who's ever planned anything, because I'm always just riffed off the chat or whoever's there. So the second I lose the chat, I'm fucked. I mean, what do? I mean, you just don't do... I can't do a stand-up routine, really, can I? Because that'd be, I don't know, everyone's heard it all.
Yeah.
I don't know what the... and so... And I always used to hate going into Blog TVs, where you would hear, where people would sit there and they'd plan something. But like, they'd give you a lecture for 2 fucking hours. And people are just arguing about tentacle porn and stuff in the, and discussing anything but what you're talking about in the chat.
Well,
So I never used to see the point in planning anything after a while.
well, at least you must have heard some good Rolf Harris jokes recently.
I haven't. I
Right.
think it's. I did say yesterday. I did post yesterday that I think we should all have a minute's silence in memory of Gary Glitter and Michael Jackson paedophile jokes, for which are useless now at this stage. I mean, for 20 years we comedians and anyone has just fallen back on the easiness of being able to resort to a Michael Jackson, Gary Glitter paedophile joke. It's been a staple of comedy throughout, for all of us, and now we've got all these new ones, so we've got Stuart Hall, we've got Kevin Webster from Coronation Street and Ken Barlow, we've got, Rolf Harris, Jimmy Savile. There's virtually no one from the BBC can't run any shows from the 1970s now as repeats, because everyone's been fucking scandalised. I'm running out of fucking people. Do you know what the funny thing was? I was talking to my mum about this when I was watching the trial. It was so weird because I was a member of Rolf's Cartoon Club when I was a kid, because I wanted to do animation and that. And there's so many times I sent off applications to be on the show, because I wanted to be on Rolf's Cartoon Club on the BBC show. And I also wrote to Jimmy Savile 3 fucking times to be on Jim Will Fix It. And they never get picked, and I'm like, it's just, and I'm like, thank fucking Christ for that. There's all those times I was basically just pimping myself out to these fuckers. I've basically managed to just spare myself. I mean, there's no one left. Like I said, I just think, I'm expecting Danger Mouse to be, pulled up on sex. Do you know what would be funny? If you'd have said in the 1980s about all the people from the BBC who would be up on sex offence charges, and the only one who wasn't was Benny Hill. No one would have fucking believed that for a second.
Yeah.
You'd have thought Benny Hill. You'd have said you put your money on Savile.
Yeah.
Savile was, he's in your pedo pool. I mean, that's going to be a thing at work now, I reckon. They're going to have pedo pools. Which celebrities will be shamed?
Oh, Skeptical Heretics here as well.
Oh, fantastic. What's he talking about?
All he said is good evening, but...
That's all he needs to say.
Well, that's the thing with... I don't know if you find that with Skeptical Heretic, but the way he talks, everything sounds like a threat.
Yeah, he's got that old school Boston sort of like... He always sounds like he should have a Tommy gun and like going, see? It's like he's in a Dick Tracy cartoon or something. But... See, the thing is, Skeptical Heretic technically has taken over, but by sheer numbers, he's now in charge of what used to be the Dick Coughlan cult on YouTube that everyone always used to accuse me of being the leader of, because it's all based on subscriber numbers.
Yeah.
Because whenever you're see, in the real world, you're friends with people who you have similar interests in and you share similar views with. And you get a collection of friends, and that's just a group of friends. On the internet, that's a cult.
Yeah.
So that becomes known as a cult. So you end up on the internet, and it's always the person who's got the most subscribers out of a little group of people who always hang around with each other. That becomes, that they become by default the cult leader. And there's people who believe that I have this secret. This underground layer, 30,000 feet beneath the Earth's, beneath Dick Cheney's secret underground bunker, 30,000 feet beneath the surface of the Earth. But since I lost my channel, Skeptical Heretic now has about 2,000 more subs than me. Oh. So he's now technically in charge. Cool. So I officially take my orders for him. So anyone feels like it, they can all... Why is someone else calling me now? No one ever calls me on Skype. And now suddenly someone's calling me.
Shangori says you look like a techno Viking.
A techno Viking? I do get that one a lot. I'm not as well... I'm not in as good shape as that guy.
Are you still there, Pumpkin?
He's gone. He said he had family matters.
Oh, right.
His wife's left him, his children are going away, he's going to come back in tears. It will just be, the rest of the show will just be... Speaking of the show, by the way, please take a minute now to donate to it. It's engineers, isn't it? I always Engineers Without Borders to stuff. They do start. I should have looked up this thing. I have this every year. Whenever I do charity things, I forget to look up the charity. What do they? Tell people what things they do.
Basically, like I said before, they go into like impoverished areas where there's no infrastructure, and they build stuff like the sanitation, roads, and all that. So it's long-term infrastructure in kind of less fortunate places.
And they take Meccano.
Yes, Meccano and Lego. Yeah.
Anything else in the chat? Any questions whilst we've got? I need to make up for this. I'll have to do something to make. I will try and make it my promise to make a video or something to encourage people to give to this, because of my uselessness in the first half. I was just trying to do what I was just trying to do what William Hutton wanted. I was trying to take myself out of the show.
Yeah, Matt Dillahunty responded to that comment last night. I was speaking to him. He was just... everyone's just been... It's just what a... I just couldn't get, like... It's just not usual hate mail, because it's actually, you know, there's proper spelling and all that in it.
Yeah, it sounds very... It's one of those sort of, like, you know when you go on, like, TripAdvisor, and there's someone there who properly thinks they're, like, you know...
Yeah.
They're like, I, for one... And no one ever says that. No, I, for one... hereby and so forth, and do declare this hotel to be shit, you know, or whatever. And they always put far too much effort into it. They think they're fucking.
Oh, crikey.
But yeah, I do like the fact that. But let's be honest, he was just a butthurt men's rights activist.
Yeah, he was.
Which I think the terms butthurt and men's rights activist are kind of tautological in that. I've never come across a chilled out men's rights activist. You know what I mean? I've just never come across one who's like, hey, all right, yeah, just relax. Yeah, you know, they always just seem to be very angry.
Yeah, I've had one say that I was no better than a member of the KKK just for saying women should be treated equally, and that's kind of set.
Well, there you go. I mean, there's your fucking problem right there.
Yeah.
Did you say? What if you just said, okay? I don't think... So if you'd said, I just don't think black women should be treated equally. Now, is that better or worse than just saying anything? Because that would make you more in line with someone, but not treating... Only like mistreating... Only not treating one type of woman equally is better than not treating all of them equally across the board. I mean, if you say, well, I'm going to treat Chinese women, white women, Eskimo women, you know... Indian women, they all get treated equally. Just the black ones, just don't. Yeah. What would his reply have been then? That's what I would have.
Okay, what else is?
Well, they did. They just had one of their conferences recently, didn't they? I just saw that was something people were talking about. Well, I say conferences, sausage fests, whatever they want to. Closet rapist support group. Fucking whatever. Anything in the chat? I can't see the chat at the moment. It's not.
Mechanic is still going on about you, so.
Oh, bless him.
He says, are you going to donate money for all the money that the charity's going to have lost tonight because of you?
Well, he'd have to first prove that the charity has lost any money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the first thing, because that's the claim. Seeing as we're going to be skeptics here, let's be anal about this. He has to prove that you know that I've lost any money for a charity. He has to substantially show that in the hour I was on, any money that was donated would have been substantially higher without me. We should have had Mechanic on. That would have brought in the vote. Well, they could have retired at that point. Africa would have been set. Mugabe would have been overthrown. It would all been the random, you know, AIDS pandemics would have all cleared up. You know.
Oh yeah. So, Pumpkin, are you back? No.
No.
No, he's not. He's fucked off.
It's just one of those things.
Well, he's in Northern Ireland, so yeah, goodness knows what a family matter is in Northern Ireland. Fucked up. I know. Oh, we've lost your sound now, Dick.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you're back now.
Okay, so I think I just had my hand over my mouth.
All right.
Yeah, let's hope he's okay. If he's in North, let's have a moment from We might have to send Engineers Without Borders out to get Angry Pumpkin out of that. No offence to anyone from Northern Ireland, I'm shitting whether he is or not, but it is a shithole. I'm sorry, it's just.
I've never been. I don't.
Like, you don't want to go there.
It's not on my list.
It's one of those places that people try and paint as magical and it's whimsical and it's got all it. It's not. It's just absolute fucking. It's terrifying. Or maybe it's just because I'm English and walking around there. I lived on this estate in Scotland, and it was in Fife, called Took.
Yeah.
And it was universally agreed upon that this was the roughest estate in Fife. And I felt like the only Palestinian on an Israeli settlement as an Englishman there. And I got stopped every time I got stopped and asked for the time. I was like, "Hey, it's fucking 3:15." I could not fucking say. I dared not speak in an English accent all the time I was there.
Yeah, I know that part. I used to live in Kirkcaldy, just along the road there.
Oh yeah, Kirkcaldy, I know that one. Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's because it's pronounced Took, but obviously you know this. It's spelt Touch.
Yeah, touch.
And on the same, but there's a place called Primary School for Kids, and it's Took Primary School for Kids. So basically, I walk up there and there's this building with Touch Primary School for Kids, and it's just like, what the fuck's going on here? Oh crap! I've just clicked on the wrong thing. Right. Oh, we've got 12 minutes left. Right, let's rip it up now.
Yeah, because Michael Nugent's on next, so you got to.
Oh, do you know what I thought? I thought it was Ted Nugent. You should have booked in. He'd have been much more interesting having Ted Nugent. So, what does Michael Nugent do? Because I'm not too familiar with that.
He's the president of Atheist Ireland, and I think he's a confirmed mangina as well by the MRAs.
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. You notice they don't have conferences for, pussy chasing, white knighting manginas. They don't have conferences. Do you know why? It's because they're too busy getting laid.
Yeah.
Right? They're too busy chilling out and relaxing. So
Redline V8, can you do me a favour and say the word fuck as many times as possible in a single sentence?
Well, I mean, that would be, it depends what I would have to say. I mean, using it as a verb, an adjective, and a noun, I think the most you can say it with in a coherent sentence, having the most percentage of fuck in it would be fuck off, you fucking fucker.
Or the fucking fucker's fucked.
Or the fucking fucker's fuck. The fucking fucker's fucks. Fuck off, you fucking fucker. That would be the only way you could get away with saying that in a coherent sentence with the highest percentage of fuck per word. I mean, obviously you could just go from you could just quote some sort of like Irving Welsh stuff. We've got the I can see the chat now. It's finally back.
Yeah.
With 14 minutes to go. Yeah. Fucking fucked fucker. Fucking fuck. This is like Peter Piper. If fucking fucked the fucking fuck. Fucking fuck the fucker. Someone's just saying buffalo all over again. Fuck you, dick, you little bastard. That's only one fuck.
Yeah.
Little fuck little dick, you big bastard. I don't know. Fish. But it was too fuck. It would be just sing the poster. You could, or there's some great use of the word fuck. I prefer, I'm just a big. I don't like this conceit people have with swearing. There's always those pompous arseholes who say swearing is a sign of having a limited vocabulary,
or it's not big and clever, or.
Yeah, but I mean, the problem is they say it's a sign of having a limited vocabulary. But if I don't swear, that's like 30 less words I'm gonna say, so I'm even more limited.
All right.
In my swearing, as if like none of the people, no smart people ever fucking swore. See you, skeptical heretic has left.
Yeah, he's fucked off.
Fuck. That is a weird request. I don't think it's being afraid. It's just, I think it's just an excuse people use. It's like people look at me and go, "Oh, this man's." I remember once I had one. I mean, in a long enough chat thread on any of my videos, I will be accused of being on every illegal substance in one comment. I will be accused of being off every prescribed substance.
Yeah.
And I'll be accused of having every single form of mental illness.
Yeah, well, it was strange, like one of the mirrors for the promo for this, there was people debating whether you're on heroin or meth. There was actual debate over...
heroin addicts are really motivated to make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was, I used to know people on heroin, they'd always be like, right, all right, yeah, I just need to get some fucking... I really need to go sort of research a video and then film it, edit it. I mean, they're really sort of energetic and up for it people. But yeah, I actually had 2 comments in a row once. I'm not making this up. The first one said, "This guy's clearly off his meds," and the second one said, "This guy's clearly on something." I'm like, well, what the fuck is it? What's my problem here? Just ask Thunderfoot about the professional diagnosis. No, Thunderfoot's against people diagnosing people. Well, as long as it's Rebecca Watson diagnosing him as a sociopath or whatever, it's wrong. He's against it.
She was diagnosing someone from... Well, she said someone from the JREF was behaving like a sociopath. And then he said...
That's not diagnosing someone, is it? That's just, you can say someone's behaving like it. I mean,
but he said, oh, she's in no position to make that diagnosis. And why doesn't she just address the arguments instead of these ad homs?
Yeah. Yes, he did. He diagnosed me with it by using Wikipedia. It's one of the well-known... Well, the funny thing is, if you go to Wikipedia and read the actual diagnosis for histrionic personality disorder, it describes literally 99% of people on the internet.
Yeah.
I struggle to think of anyone I've met online who doesn't sound like they've got histrionic personality disorder. You look like... Someone just said in the chat, I look like I died 4 days ago. That's fantastic. Someone, she's a twat. No one's saying that Rebecca Watson is or is not a twat. This is not Rebecca. What the point is that Thunderfoot is in no position to complain about someone using mental health as a weapon against someone, whether it's Rebecca Watson or not, because he does it himself. And it's not just me he's done it against. I just want to make that clear. He left a comment on someone's video the other day, I think it was Sequester Zone, saying that people should talk about things they know nothing about. I was like, well, what do you say to that? I mean, hello, Dick. How are you? I'm fine. Tor Vannon. We've got... Well, this computer, we've got 8 minutes left according to the clock on the screen. And 4 minutes there. So, did I hear that right, Dick? What? Did you hear right what? Did you hear what right? The chat is a few seconds behind.
Yeah.
Mate. Thunderfoot. Did you hear Thunderfoot? I said the word Thunderfoot, yes. I didn't, I'm trying to figure out which specific complaint it was. It's a very long list. I always end up back like this. It bloody annoys me to whatever. When was the last time you were clean shaven? Well, it would be a year ago.
Oh, and just to say, we've gotten about... I didn't check the donations for a while. We've gotten about $300 in, so...
There you go. See? Fuck you, mechanic. Fuck you.
And Mr. Hutton as well.
Who, sorry?
Mr. Hutton, who wrote that lovely hate
Yeah,
mail.
fuck you, Mr. Hutton. Well, but wouldn't it be funny if all of that was from William Hutton? He just waited till now. Okay, I'm wrong. Thank you. Oh, can we screen cap that? Someone on the internet just admitted they're wrong. That's surely an achievement in itself. I deserve a fuck. You should donate money just for the fact that I have managed to get someone on the internet to admit that they're wrong. Yes! Screen caps. Thank you, Shemail. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you then. I feel like we've come a long way today. I think we've made progression now. I think in 6 years on the internet, as of yesterday, I've got one person to admit they're wrong on the internet. That's
goodness knows where you'll be in 30 years. Someone.
I'll be on my sex. Oh God, don't worry about it. I must respect you, Dick. You don't have to. It's just inevitable. Right? It's just
Well, he's bowing down to you now.
See that he's gone from a complete hater to a full-blown sycophantic fanboy in the space of I wasn't even on the first fucking half hour.
Yeah.
So 27 minutes. See, it just happened, It's okay. The people who hate me on the internet follow me around more than the people who are a bit over-exuberant. So I'll rule the universe. I don't want the universe. Let's face it, ruling planet Earth is as good as ruling the universe, really, isn't it? Because that's really all the universe is at this stage. It's the Earth and fuck all else.
Yeah.
A load of rocks floating around in an infinite amount of fuck all. That's really the universe. I don't want to insult cosmology or astronomy or anyone who's into that stuff. But all I'm saying is, outer space is pretty much an infinite amount of fuck all with loads of different coloured rocks floating around, and us, right? At this stage, and tiny bacteria potentially. But who wants to be the ruler of bacteria?
Actually, I think Kitch would be, because he works with bacteria every day, don't you, Kitch?
Is that just an insult?
No, that's his actual job. He does work on bacteria every day.
But does he rule over the bacteria? I mean, I think the bacteria. The bacteria probably are indifferent to Kitch, if anything.
But he does slaughter a lot of bacteria on a daily basis. He's told me.
He's there. He's got all the bacteria in their little striped pajamas, marching them into the little chamber. Little smoke coming up. What's all the fucking bacteria going? There's all these little star-shaped dishes. These little yellow star-shaped dishes. They're going. All these little he's got these little voles with carts with all these mounds of bacteria being slaughtered. The microcourse, That's about right. Best idea for a Holocaust parody ever. Because someone's saying that. I don't think there haven't been too many. See, I had this idea. See, one of the things I can't find it. Because when I do my racist website safari hunt videos, one of them I found years ago, and I can't find it again. In the merchandise section of the shop of the website, this guy had made a computer game, right? And it was obviously just it was like $15, and it was a download. And he'd basically taken what was essentially the template for a zombie apocalypse game, and just basically it was basically the zombies were the Jews, and if the Jews bit you, you got infected with Jew, and then you'd go around. What's your favourite racist joke? I don't think I want to say that really, because I don't know if okay, if I'm permitted to say, do I have permission to say my favourite racist joke? I'm asking you, mate.
Well, we've got 2 minutes, so
can't go wrong, can it?
It might be the best way to end it. Just once the punchline,
okay.
I can kill the call.
Finish on my favourite racist joke. What would the Flintstones have been called if they were black? Niggers. There you go.
Now I can. Everyone, that's going to be clipped mine to hell now.
Why the fuck would you do that? Someone just put fuck you in it. Purged message.
Yeah.
I don't even know what. Did you just put?
No, it's if you type in all caps, it'll.
Oh, I see.
It automatically purges you.
Yeah, that was it. I know loads of them, but that's just, for some reason that's the one that's always stuck in my head. That and just the term moon cricket.
Yeah.
Which is, I got a message from a woman in Canada yesterday who said that because of my videos, her son has now started using the term moon cricket. which is the other best one, was a guy whose 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
I've got a minute left, so I'll end with this. A guy who's watching one of my videos, and at one point in the video I used the term cockwomble to describe someone. And he hears this little voice from behind him, which is his 5-year-old daughter, who was standing behind him the whole time watching the video, going, you know, "Daddy, what's a cockwomble?" And that's
Yeah. Okay.
cockwomble, not wamble, womble. Look up what a womble is.
Right.
And
Okay,
I'll
I've
just
just
add the
got to
word cock
bring
to it.
Redline in right now. You've got a special announcement.
Yes, I do. Hi, Dick. How's it going?
Hello, sir. How are you? I'm very well, thank you.
Doing good. Anyway, I've been keeping track of how many times you used the word fuck, fucking, fucked, fucker kind of thing. And you have said the word fuck, fucking, fucker, fucked hard, whatever, about 79 times. I have a little clicker right here. So we have.
And I've only been on half the fucking time. And there's 80.
Yeah, there's 80. And so what we did was we made a bet on the Redline clusterfuck that was on my channel. Big Lundy will donate $1 every time you said the word fuck. The Boot will donate $1. And Prudent will donate 50 cents for every time you say $1. So you, sir, just by you saying the word fuck, have donated a lot of fucking money to the charity. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And as my time is up now, I guess it doesn't count, so I won't.
Yeah.
I won't.
All right.
I
Yeah.
won't. I'll
We
say,
have
well,
to.
it's been melon farm. Good night, melon farmers. It's been fruitcakingly good to have you here, you bunch of flipping Burks. And
All right. We've really got to finish it there. Thanks very much, Dick, and we'll speak to you later.
mate. Again, apologies for the first part. But
that's not a
Thank you very
problem.
much. Gone off the air. You're now live. There we are. Hello, Wembley. Are we all there? Can we pick me up? I've started the broadcast. I know how this shit works. Don't you fucking tell me to start the broadcast, sunshine. You book me. Right. So, just to check. Hello. Testing 1, 2. I'm waiting for a response. Just need to know. Hi. Hello. You can hear me. Good. Right. We can hear you. Good. All right, we're all here, obviously, to kill off religion. If God is still around in the next hour, then you're all fucking pussies. Right. That's that taken care of. Hello, Spike. I never know whether to call you chattiest or Spike. And I'm here as involuntary things being against human rights, but they fucking work. And, you know, space Jews without borders. Does anyone, is it me? I know, Martimer, you spend your time having a go at spirit science. But am I the only one who kind of likes Jordan? Right? Whenever I watch Jordan, I know there's inherent racism and bigotry within everything he says, and I just get the impression he's too stupid to realise it. But I'm joined here today by Little Dick. Yeah, there is racism. I think if you're claiming that Jews come from another planet and that other races come from, you know, under the sea, you know, you're effectively saying they're a different species. You see, not broadcasting from my normal... There are gods here. Right. There it is, yes. I'm broadcasting live from... Thank you for the jocular, secular, whatever it is, society, the Scottish Jocular Society, for feeding me in here. I love that. Shangori came in, saw it was me, and fucked off. See that? Sangori came into this room, saw it was me, and fucked off immediately. Now, we're all here to collect What Is It Without Borders this week. Engineers, what is your input in voluntary sex changes? Well, you know, people won't... it's weird in this light, my beard is... I know it's Engineers Without Borders, Jews Without Borders. That's called Israel, isn't it? You know, say what you want about him there. Which one is which then? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the problem with what... Oh, by the way, there are perks if you donate while I'm on. You get nothing! You lose! You give money to charity because you're fucking supposed to, not because you want to see me do something. No, I don't think he's a bad person at all. He is a complete moron. That's what I mean. There's just something. It's not like Venom Fang X or William Lane Craig, when there's just, you get this impression that he's a massive prick. I could probably sit down and have a nice conversation with Jordan. I'm repelling people from the show. If people can't handle the truth. I hardly think Engineers Without Borders is going to collapse. Well, I've already put people off, actually. I will read you a comment. I'm going to read you a comment that was left on the YouTube video that was left. I've actually got some music lined up. I'm going to read you the comment. This was left by a guy who couldn't be with us here today, whose name is William Hutton. And I want to read to you today the comment that he left. Let's just get some music lined up. That's about it, right? I have difficulty imagining a more useless waste of time than spending it watching such a collection of cognitively dissonant manginas, trolls, and overall pricks as many of the special guests in this lineup contains. Even if it is for charity, no, I should rephrase, especially because it's for a worthy charity. Steve Shives, Matt Dillahunty, Dick Coughlan, no, thank you. I will give not to see them.